That sounded pretty decent. What up, guys? BANkaJI here. Been making dubstep for over 10 years. I'm going to teach you some stuff to help you with your own production. Feel free to check out my Patreon. You can download this project file so you can just learn stuff quicker. Let's go over adding melody onto your basses, something I get asked all the time. All right, so let's add some melody onto this bass. How we're going to do that is we're going to take a look at the notes in here. So I got this little bass line right here. Let's take a listen. So let's say we want to add some melody in there, like maybe like an off rhythm, like reggae pluck. So let's go ahead and find this instrument that's gonna give us a nice kind of reggae hit thing real quick. I'll work in Ableton so you guys can follow along with me if you want to try to recreate this as well. Sounds interesting. Let's try that out. All right, so we'll drag and drop it into a new track. What we can literally do is just copy this one, paste it right here. It's not going to sound as good because it'll be all low. We're going to raise this up by highlighting them, holding shift and moving up on the arrow key a couple times. That honestly doesn't sound too bad right away. Let's just check it out. Lower the volume. I'm going to put a little reverb on it. How I do my reverb is through a send. This is my send. This is my return right here with a reverb on it. You could use a stock Ableton reverb. I use Valhalla. And I'm going to move this up, sending it to the reverb. See? That's dope. That it sounds good right away. You're not usually that lucky. Let's go ahead and do what I originally was saying. We're making this more of like a reggae hit. This sounds great. We can keep this in mind. You can even duplicate this and like turn it off so we have it for later. And then we'll just work in here. Just an idea. But let's go ahead and make it like reggae hits. So we're going to move this. All right, let's try it there on the reggae. All right, there we go. So we got a tiny little bit of melody right there. And then, hey, we got this other part that we didn't even mess with. So let's go ahead and we'll figure out what we want to do for maybe the second part in here. Duplicate this, stretch it. All right. There we go. We got some melody, and how we were able to do that is just taking these notes simply and just rearranging them. If we want to take it even further, though, what we could do is figure out what key we're in for this. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to look. Boom. This is our root note. D. Boom, 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 boom. D is the constant that's happening in here. So we can figure that we're in a scale of D. What we can do is for instance, have these scales downloaded. You can download these through multiple different websites where you just look up like Ableton MIDI scale presets, stuff like that. You'll see that people just provide these like majors, minors, you know, all these cool ones. Let's go with like a harmonic minor, and we're gonna go in D. Just gonna throw this in here, and if we click on it, you're gonna see, boom, it's folded. We have all these notes that we can work with here. So what we can do is drag and drop an instrument that we know is going to work. I don't know what we want to work with. It goes to a pad. Throw that on there. All right, so now we got this working in harmonics. Ooh, wow, it's too high. We'll make this longer. Let's make this like 4 bars. All right, let's see how that works. Oh, ew. That's not too bad, actually. That's not the note I wanted, but hey. All right, well, now let's make this 8. stretch this. We're going to duplicate it. There we go. All right, that's sounding pretty decent. Let's take this, copy it, paste it over here, see if this little intro that we got is going works. We can throw like a reverse impact in there just to help it transition, you know? There we go. Some simple ways to add melody to your bass. I would highly suggest applying this. Sometimes it really helps to add this melody, because what we can do too is, you'll notice if we take that away, it sounds really cool as well. Like we got this going on, right? But we take away that melody, gives it like this clear kind of just dancey, dirty vibe that you could add other elements to. So it just adds versatility to your song. I definitely think you should be applying these things in multiple ways. If you guys want to download this project file, check out my Patreon. I got a bunch more project files that you can download, learn from really quickly. I think it's the best way to up your game. And then I will be putting out another video on most likely where I would take this next, effects, maybe the structuring of it, taking this idea and turning it into an actual song. Thanks for watching the video, guys.